Good morning and welcome back to Apron Strings. Here I am in the kitchen fixing to make something good. Now this recipe has a little bit of a story behind it. I've met so many neat new friends through my Apron Strings YouTube channel, and one of them is Michelle in Australia. Now on her email it's the Bohemian Gypsy, and she signs stuff Gypsy. Well, I've always said in my other life I probably was a gypsy, so we kind of have some stuff in common. But anyway, she sent me a recipe for some cookies that's their family favorite. And you know, over there and in England, they call cookies biscuits. So instead of calling it a crisp coconut cookie, I've renamed this recipe. It's going to be called Gypsy Biscuits. So y'all just come on over to the mixer and we'll get some Gypsy Biscuits going, and we'll see if we make it one of our favorites. I'm enjoying meeting new people and getting messages from y'all and getting to know you. This is a big old world, but it's a small world because we can connect through the media, and just it's wonderful. I'm enjoying the fire out of this channel. So let's get some Gypsy Biscuits made and see if we put it on our favorite list. Well, first off, I was going to show y'all. Everybody's been wanting to see stuff in the kitchen, and I hadn't give a tour yet, but this is my cabinets where I keep a lot of the stuff. And I've got to get my self-rising flour out because this calls for self-rising flour. Okay, I've got my flour measured out. It's ready to go in. The recipe is 1 stick of butter and 1 cup of sugar, 1 egg, 2 cups of self-rising flour, and a cup of coconut. And then you're going to make them and roll them in balls and mash them with a fork and dip that top edge with the fork prone places on it into sugar, or sprinkle it with the sugar. So let's get them made. I've got my stick of butter. It was nice and soft, and I need 1 cup of sugar. This is a 1/2 cup measure, so I'm going to do 2 of them out of my canister over here. Now she said they double and triple it, and I might ought to be doing that, but I can whip up another batch pretty quickly. Add in my egg. Okay, I got the egg all incorporated really well. So it's the butter, sugar, egg, and I'm going to put in 2 cups of self-rising flour. And I better put the top on it this time so I won't get flour everywhere. Scrape it down a little bit. And I'm going to add my coconut in. Okay, I've started making some of them. I'm going to show you a couple, and I'm going to finish it, and I'll bring you back. You make a little ball with the dough, and I go ahead and flatten it a little bit. I don't know what she does. And then you dip one side of it in the sugar, and you take your fork and make one little fork mark on it. To me, it's easier to dip it in the sugar before I put it on the pan. So, and I did spray my pan lightly with cooking spray. That didn't say to do that, but I am going to do it. Y'all, if the cookies are any better than the dough, they're going to be delicious, because I done tasted of this cookie dough and it's yummy. Whoops, I better dip it. Okay, I'm going to keep making cookies, and I'll bring y'all back and show you, and then I'll get them in the oven. Then we'll taste them. Okay, I heated my oven to 375, and I do put my thermometer in there to be sure. And I've got 2 pans, and this one has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This one has 15 on it, and that one has a dozen. So I'm going to get a little bit over 2 dozen. But let's get a pan in the oven and see how these cookies turn out. 10 to 15 minutes. I'm going to set my timer for 12. How's that for bargaining? And we'll see. I can't wait to taste them. I'll be right back. Hi y'all, while those cookies are cooking, if you have a favorite family recipe, cookies or cakes or casseroles or whatever, that's in your regular rotation, I would love to cook it on the channel here for the rest of the watchers and viewers. So if you want to email it to me, I put my email down in the show more box, but it's simply gjordan, Jordan 46 at sbcglobal.net. And I'd love to get some new recipes. And by the way, that 46, I got my first computer when I was 46, and I'm 67. So I've been piddling with that thing for a long, long time, but I guess I'm a slow learner because some of it still whoops me. But anyhow, Jordan 46 at sbcglobal.net, and be sure in the subject put apron strings where I'll know that it's not junk mail, and I'll open it up and use it, and I'll give you full credit. I appreciate it. Here's the first pan out of the oven, and I did cook them for 15 minutes. I'm going to let them set just a jiffy, and then I'm going to put them over there on the racks and let them cool. I'm going to end up getting 3 dozen from my batch. Okay, y'all, here's the finished product, and they are very, very good. Look at that. Oh my goodness, and easy, and it don't make a batch that takes forever to cook. These are good. This is a keeper. Thank y'all so very much for watching the video today, and thank you, Michelle, my gypsy friend, Miss Bohemian Gypsy, for the recipe. Y'all need to share some of your recipes with me, and I'll be glad to cook them and eat them and share them. Hope y'all have a blessed day. I hope you're making something good for supper and getting that family together, making some memories, teaching them what's good and pure and right to live in this world today. If we'll each teach one person a little bit of good stuff to live by, our world will be a whole lot better, because there's a bunch of us reaching out to different people. Try to instill some values and just good, clean living. It'll go a long ways. I appreciate y'all watching. If you like the videos, please hit the like button below and leave a comment if you will, because I don't know who's watching and who's not. It doesn't let me see unless you make a comment. Please share the channel with other people and tell them to subscribe. I'm almost to 1,000 and I am so excited. I just love it. I'm enjoying this. Hope y'all have a blessed, fun day, and I'm going to have a fun day the rest of the day. I try to make every day fun. I never know when this will be my last day, and I want to make it count for the good Lord and for having a good life. Y'all be blessed, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow with another good recipe.